टीवी देखने वाले सारे व्यूअर्स ਨੂੰ ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਗਗਨ ਸੰਧੂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਪਿਆਰ ਭਰੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਨਮਸਤੇ ਆਦਾਬ। ਅੱਜ ਸਟੂਡੀਓ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਖਾਸ ਇੱਕ ਗੈਸਟ ਆਏ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਹੈ ਰਾਨੀ ਔਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੀ ਹੀਲਿੰਗਸ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਨੇ। ਜੀ ਹਾਂ ਦੋਸਤੋ, ਮੈਂ ਹੀਲਿੰਗਸ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ। ਸ਼ੀ ਇਜ਼ ਅ ਵੈਰੀ ਨਾਈਸ healing ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਹੈ she always help them out. Welcome to our studio, Rani.
Thank you so much, Gagan. Thank you so much, viewers. Thank you, Mehfil, for giving me an opportunity to be here. It's my pleasure to be here.
You're welcome. ਔਰ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਵਿਊਅਰਸ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੋ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੀਲਿੰਗ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਥੈਰੇਪੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਉਹ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕੀਤੀ? ਹਾਊ ਡਿਡ ਯੂ ਸਟਾਰਟਡ that healing process in your life? Did you study or anybody helped you out in that? What was the entire procedure about it?
I got into Reiki healing long time ago, about 2 decades ago. That is almost 20 years now since I'm practicing Reiki healing. I got into Reiki healing by chance because I used to always like to help people, and I feel when you're ready for a teacher, the universe gives you one. That's something I've always, and I still believe it very strongly. So I met a teacher who just came up to me and told me that I should get into healing. This was in 2000. Yeah. And after that I never looked back. So I did my master, that was in Dubai.
Okay.
And then after I came to Canada, I did 2 more masters and I got attuned as a grandmaster.
Nice.
And I have my own clinic, Mermaid Healing Center, and I do house visits and people come to my clinic, and I feel a part of the universe giving out to the people.
So what type of patients do you have in this? Can you just give some few examples so that people should know? And definitely I know that some of the people might not know what is healing, so I want that you should tell 2-3 examples to get a light on this thing.
Definitely, Gagan, it will be my pleasure. Reiki is used for anything and everything. If you have a problem, you don't have a problem, Reiki is good for you. Reiki is all about energy because we are all made of energy. So it will not be an exaggeration if I say we are made of energy and we always need energy, you know. So what Reiki does is it uses the cosmic energy that is all around us, and I'm the medium to the patient and the universe, and the energy flows through me to the person who wants the healing. So it can be for anything, like just to feel good, or you have insomnia, that's an excellent way to get healed. And then you have depression, because I treat a lot of depression people. Yeah, I wouldn't call them patients. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. But how it works? Like people have to come in a weekly basis, or they have to come every day? How it works?
See, when I start a session, the first session is for 1.5 hours, where I talk to I have my own papers. There's a lot of paperwork to be done, and I talk to the person involved, and it's for 1.5 hours. And subsequently, when they come, it is for 1 hour. So usually, the first time they come, I always recommend within 48 hours. For example, if you come to me today, then within 48 hours you have to be back, because sometimes what happens, most of the time, that is, there'll be a relapse.
Okay.
So you should not give a long gap, but ultimately after 2-3 weeks of healing, you will definitely see a change in yourself, and you will know, okay, Rani, now I don't need it for so many days. I will come once a week or twice a week. That the person will tell me. And I know it because I diagnose the chakras.
Okay. Yeah. This is a form of meditation?
It is not a form of meditation, because I will explain it to you more in detail. I'm a yoga instructor. So over the years, when I got into Reiki, I said, let me do something that's different. Let me, you know, for me it is not just about Reiki. It is not just about meditation, or it is not just about yoga. I feel this is all clubbed together. So what I did was, in my 1.5 hours of session, I clubbed it with a kind of meditation where I get the person into a meditative mode. So most of the time, within 5-10 minutes, they are out cold. They are sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So, and then I do the psychic surgery. So everything is a process for me. Nothing is magic. This is not magic, and this has nothing to do with religion. So it is all about the universe and the energy around us. Because many times people come to me just to find out, okay, let me test her, let me see what it is, you know. And I
Because
know
people
that.
don't know much about it.
Yes,
that's why.
yes. And it's not right or wrong, it is just the curiosity of people.
Yeah, maybe
who
for
don't
their
know it.
satisfaction. they
Exactly, and I welcome such people too.
I will also come in one. I'm going to come in.
You're most welcome, Gagan. So, but then they see the difference, like after the session, the way they feel. It is a very emotional journey, Gagan, because many a times the person breaks down. It's a very connecting and emotional journey, both for the person and for me.
So during that time, so what do you like during that time? I just want to ask that, do you give any positive waves to that person? Suppose I'm coming to your clinic, I'm so depressed and I'm having so much tensions and so much going in my life. So how do you how do you do all that healing?
The first thing I would do to you is make you feel comfortable.
Because you said I will go to sleep for 10 minutes, right?
Within 10 minutes.
Yeah, within 10 minutes.
Yeah, and you'll be sleeping throughout.
So what you do in entire that time?
So I give directions, I give verbally, I tell you verbally how to relax every part of your body, and I get you into a meditative mode, and there's very soothing music. And what I would have done before you come to the clinic is I would have cleansed the room.
Okay.
So you will feel a lot of positive energy around you, and that will help you relax, and you'll kind of trust everything around you. And then I diagnose your chakras. There are hundreds of chakras, but the main ones are the 7 chakras. So I diagnose them with the help of my crystal. And wherever there is negative healing, negative energy, I remove that with a process called the psychic surgery, and then I block it with the symbols, and then I give Reiki to each chakra, and then I balance it energy throughout the body. Because what happens is the crown chakra cannot have a lot of energy and the third eye chakra less energy. There has to be a balance, because too much of energy is also not good. So in the end, what I do is I balance the energy throughout the body.
But is this done in a one session, or people has to come in like different sessions, 4 sessions, 5 sessions, 3 sessions? How many sessions they have to do?
Like this question I get asked all the time, and I say I'm not God, and I'm not a magician to guess how many sessions you need, because I can lie and say, you know what, come for 10 sessions. But that would not be the right thing for me to do. So because for example, we'll take, you come to me and then you start the sessions. So the first you will ask me, how many times do I have to come? Then I'll tell you, Gagan, I cannot at this stage tell you how many times to come. Because as we start the process, you will know for yourself how you're healing inside. You will tell me.
So we will feel the difference as well.
Yes, definitely you will feel the difference. And then after 2 weeks, the only thing I insist is come after every 48 hours to keep up the energy level. Yes. So that may happen for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, depending how severely you feel the negative energy pulling you down. There are cases where a person has come to me and within a week, like he or she, they say, oh, we are feeling great, I think we can manage now, so let us do it for once or twice a week only. So they do it, but then later on they think they cannot cope up, and then again they do 3 times. So it all depends on how you respond to the energy, because each person is different. I don't have a set formula to say, okay, person A should come for 10 days and person B should come for 3 days. There's nothing like that. We are all made of energy, and we all need our own time, and our energy reacts in a different way. So as you keep taking the sessions, both of us, I will know, of course, you will also know, and I will wait for you to tell me, because it always happens that you will come out and tell me how you feel and what you want to do, and that is the path for healing.
That's very nice, and that's a very interesting, because I have never met a person who do healing. You're the first one.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm honored.
Okay, so now tell us something about yourself. When did you came to Canada, and how was your journey throughout till now?
Canada, it just happened. I was really not planning to be here, but as we all I mean, most of us come here for the sake of our kids, right?
Yeah.
So I too came for my two sons for their education, and I love this country, and it's given me it's made me a person.
So
that I
you
am
did
today.
your all education after you reached here, after your kids and your family was settled down. After that, you did your education. You pursue your education after that.
A part of it, because I was already a graduate. I was a science student in back home in India. I did my bachelor's, and then I did my Reiki, and I came here, and I was always interested in medical science. So I got into a medical office assistant with health unit coordinator program for a year, and I became a full-time student. That
Very
was just 2 years ago, and I passed out with honors, 97.6 percentage.
Very nice.
So it was a big achievement, because people were saying, how can you study at this stage and at this age, and I, for one, I don't believe that.
I think there is no age
There
bar.
is no age. Age is just a number, guys. Don't get into this thinking, oh, I'm old, I'm young. No, it is all in the mind.
If you want to do something in your life, there is no age. You should have some passion in yourself.
Yes.
You can definitely reach your goals.
Definitely, the age is not a barrier for anything in life nowadays. Things have changed big time.
Yeah.
So I did I graduated, and then I started working with a psychologist. And yes, along.
Did you face any challenges?
Not
During
really.
your-
Like, I enjoyed. I was studying with my boys. My children are doing civil engineering.
Okay.
So all three of us used to sit and study, and that was fun. Like, that was a great thing. And they used to help me, Mama. Yes, whenever I used to not understand something, they used to explain it to me, and I felt that bonding was so great. I enjoyed that phase. I said, yeah, that's great to be a student again.
Nice. And who was the most supportive in your life throughout your journey?
My two sons.
Both sons.
They are
How about
always
yours then?
there. they're always there.
Okay. And how did you upgrade yourself?
Yes, I
To
studied
fit into
here.
the Canada?
Yeah, I was always a model for the last 35 years. I modeled in India, in Dubai, and I just started as soon as I came to Canada. I became a model, and
Yeah, you look like Rakhi also.
Thank you. Thank you.
Whenever I look at you, I'm like, you look like a Rakhi.
So I've modeled for a lot of products, like Toronto Health Services, Ontario Nurses Association, and I still model for the last 8 years for It Cosmetics. It's an American company that sells their products on the shopping channel. So every month you can see me on the shopping channel. So yes, I like to keep busy with
That's nice.
variety of things.
So Rani, do you want to give any nice message to our youngsters?
Youngsters, I really feel for y'all, because the stress that y'all go through, we never went through that stress.
Yeah.
You know, but when I see y'all, I really feel for y'all, and I understand what y'all are going through. So please don't get pressurized by others. It's your own journey. You are unique as you are. You know, we all go through insecurities. You all go through the pressures of getting good marks, of getting a good job. It will all happen in good time. I'm just telling you all what I tell my children, what I tell my sons. So all of you are like my own. So don't get disheartened. If things don't work out, they will. Just keep at it.
Yeah, you have to be patient and calm.
Yes.
You will definitely get in your life whatever you want to get, but you have to be calm in your life and listen to your parents, because they are the most and the closest friend.
Yes. But one thing I want to tell you, Gagan. I'm a mother, right? So, but I don't think that I'm always right. Nobody's always right. And when my children say, Mom, it's not like this, it is like this, and then I think for myself, oh yes, I'm wrong. So there is nothing wrong in saying I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, we learn. I have learned a lot from my children, and I'm so proud to say this. And I'm sure your parents learn a lot from y'all, my dear children. Yeah. So, you know, it's a request to all the parents, you know, be open and try to understand your child. And, you know, times have changed, everything has changed, and we have to go with the times, and we have to walk along with our children, not behind them, not before them. We have to hold their hand and walk with them. And then children, I'm sure you will see the light at the end of the tunnel, because there always is a light. So don't get disheartened, and if there's any way I can help you all, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me.
बिल्कुल रानी जी बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हैं. मैं हिंदी में भी थोड़ा ट्रांसलेट कर देती हूँ. अगर किसी ने भी कोई भी हीलिंग करवानी है, चाहे वो बच्चे हैं, बड़े हैं, बुजुर्ग हैं, कोई भी हैं, रानी इज ऑलवेज देयर टू हेल्प यू आउट. रानी का खुद का क्लिनिक भी है, आप वहाँ पर आइए और सभी फैसिलिटीज वहाँ पे अवेलेबल है, एंड यू विल डेफिनेटली फील अ डिफरेंस इन इट. आप इनको कॉन्टैक्ट करने के लिए या मुझे कॉन्टैक्ट कर सकते हो 6475723332 पे. एंड मिलते रहिए दोस्तों, हम नए नए सेगमेंट्स लेते आएंगे आप लोगों के लिए, सिर्फ आप लोगों के लिए न्यू सेगमेंट्स. टिल देन टेक केयर, बाय.
Bye bye. Thank you.